Hey Marvelous Beauties, welcome back to my channel, the place to be for planning, budgeting, and traveling to live a marvelously beautiful life. So today's video is one of a series that I'm going to do for you here, and it's called Create a Keepsake. I got this idea because, well, two reasons. First of all, every week in my class, I have my students write a family message journal to bring home with them on Friday. So basically, they write a short letter to their families and they bring the journal home and someone in their family answers the letter back. And at the end of the year is such a beautiful keepsake for the parents because they can see how the child's writing has grown from the first week of school until the last. They also have all of those memories in there. They also have a way to see their child's school experience actually through the child's eyes, and it's in writing, and they can see their responses to the child and also their own memories that they wrote back. And it's just such a beautiful thing. So I will insert a few pictures of some of the examples, and I mean, it's very basic because keep in mind these are small children, so this isn't glamorous decorated examples, but they do what they can. So I just want to insert a few examples and then give you an idea of what we're going to do here. And then also, before I insert the examples, they write their journals in this kind of composition book. So it's nothing fancy, $1 composition book, but these things are very well made. Not this one, because this one has the glue, but the old school ones that have the string, those things last forever. So they're very archival. So that's just an idea, but I thought it'd be a good use of my happy notes that I have here. This one was in my original lineup video, which I'll insert a card for that, but it's just a happy note and it has 3 dividers in it with blank paper. So this blank paper I'm actually going to use to make different collages and things to put in this in another one of the series videos, but you can see the dividers. You're a gem. Don't wait for sleep to dream and never stop making wishes. So I'm going to set up a family message journal, and what I'm going to do with this family message journal is, which is actually what I do with the class, I model a letter for them, which I write to, usually it's one of my daughters, or someone in my family. Sometimes I write to Jaja, sometimes I let them pick who I'm going to write to, and I go through and I model the steps of the friendly letter to them. I write about our week, I ask questions, and I just show them what good writing is through the course of that. So I'm gonna take out some of the blank paper and put in some of the note paper, and you'll see how we'll set this up. Ours is going to be a little bit more fancy than theirs, of course. So for now, I'm not going to put in all of the paper because you get the idea. We need paper. We could use line paper. If you prefer to write on dot grid or one of the other papers, then by all means. So I'm just going to go in and do a little bit of decoration on the paper because honestly, I don't think in 10 years from now, 15 years from now, if my daughter picks this up again, I don't think she's going to be looking for the decoration on the paper so much as the words, but I do want to make it a little fun for her. So this washi is just, I think I got this at Michael's in one of their, like the long tube, and this was on clearance. So, but it kind of matches with the cover with the gems. So put that at the top, at the bottom, and I'm gonna put a little strip of this one. This was also in the pack in here as well at the top, if I can find the, okay. Oh no, this one I had to do like this. And I don't have anything with me today in terms of my knife or my card, so I'm not even going to do anything. And then you just basically set it up. I'm not going to go through and take you through the whole message, but I will just show you what I usually do. So I call my daughter Ted. That's her nickname, short for teddy bear. I'll tell you that story. And today is the 15th of February. So we go through, we write the date, and I'll just do a sample message for you, what I usually do with my students. And of course, you can make it as long or as short as you want. I usually tell them like to try to fill up their page, which of course they're using the composition book, so, and they write a lot larger. So I just go in and we just talk about the week. This week was fabulous. One thing I always encourage is the use of more adjectives to bring out the writing. So I use a lot. I really like ham it up with them. They like that, and I teach them different ways to say great, different adjectives. So one thing we try to do is to incorporate at least 3 or 4 different adjectives replace the word great throughout the writing. So we usually start off talking about something that we do in the class, and then we'll talk about some home stuff, and then we ask questions. So I'm gonna write some home stuff to her, and we'll speed through this part, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Okay, so there's our final letter. And again, it's just a simple, sweet, quick message that I'm writing to my daughter. You could write it to anyone in your household, anyone in your family, and then you leave the journal somewhere or you give it directly to them, and then they would write back on the next page, and then you keep going the following week. So I'm gonna go and probably add just a few stickers onto this from the memory keeping, and then I'll show you what it looks like on the end. So I added in the best day sticker, and down at the bottom I added in happy. And since there's not much room on the page, what I'm probably going to do is to just take some of this washi that I use at the top and again, I'm just adding a little color to the page to make it cute for her when she goes back to look at it. So there you have it. There's a completed family message journal, and this is the first video in our series of Create a Keepsake. So keep watching for more great ideas for how to use your happy notes or any of the other planners that you may have lying around you don't know what to do with. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, leave a comment, share this video with someone you love and someone who you care about. And remember, you are important.